Senior correspondent Susan Armiston was at the scene today, and a warning, some of the images are disturbing. Susan.
Anne-Marie, that large crash site, which could by now be covered with forensic experts and investigators, simply is not. Bodies have been recovered, but now they're on trains going nowhere as the chaos here continues. A gruesome task. Off-duty coal miners fan out to search. 3 days since the crash, and they're still looking for remains. A man waves he's found something, hidden in the tall stalks. It's a severed arm, tattooed. He leaves a marker. Not far away, under this marker, a hand. A horrific scene. In a sheer vacuum of organization and control, volunteers are stepping up, sometimes painfully.
I get up in the morning and I'm so disturbed by this. My hands can't even move, do anything.
Can you imagine their families?
I feel their pain. I have children, they have children.
A piece of the wing narrowly missed a farmhouse. Ira tells us the children cover their heads and shudder now when planes go overhead. These fields are strewn with wreckage, large, mangled chunks, and small, intimate items. A wallet, a shoe, a child's handwritten note. The food was tasty. It is sobering to wander this field and discover the everyday parts of a plane we all see every time we board. This was clearly the galley of flight MH17. You can see the food compartment doors and the empty plastic drink cups. Just over there we saw an unopened can of Tiger beer. It's impossible to stand here and not reflect on the nearly 300 people whose lives were suddenly and violently extinguished. There are an abundance of clues as to how the plane broke apart, yet Oleg, a coal miner, wonders why there is still no official investigation on site.
It should have started a long time ago. We can't believe they aren't here yet. Why there aren't any experts?
Today, emergency workers shoveled through mounds of charred debris, pulling out another 27 bodies. The rest, nearly 200 in body bags, were transferred here to a rural railway station. 5 refrigerated train cars filled with bodies wait on the tracks. Rebel commanders are negotiating. The train's destination is as yet unknown. In Donetsk, the leader of the rebels, Alexander Borodai, revealed he has the black boxes and will pass them on to international experts when they come. But Ukraine released a conversation today which suggests, if true, that Moscow told the rebels on Friday to recover the data recorders, which are actually orange. This is both a huge crime scene and sacred ground. But ever since Thursday, trampled and fought over. International investigators are in Ukraine, just not here. A Malaysian team and members of the civil aviation organization based out of Montreal say they won't come unless they're guaranteed safe passage. We had no trouble getting out to the scene today, easily passing through half a dozen rebel checkpoints.
Susan, what will happen to those train cars with the bodies?
Well, according to the Dutch Prime Minister, the international monitors are negotiating with the separatists to move that train into Ukraine-controlled territory, but it's not rolling yet.
Thank you, Susan.